I mentioned when I was in Kingdom of Corona, the only way I've heard the Tangled series talked about is either you really like it or you really hate it. Because there are some people who really do not like that series.
And those people can get bent. I actually really like that whole series.
I think the only problem I have from the bits I've seen of it was I just wasn't the biggest fan of the pacing.
No, that's fair.
Which, yeah, that's a problem I have with a lot of like Disney shows. Their pacing sometimes can be garbage. Crabs! Donald, shut the fuck up! Also, by the way, Port Royal. Like, we were talking about, like, having town areas at Kingdom Hearts. Port Royal is fucking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that not only do you have the city area you can explore, you also have, like, the barrels where you can do performances and earn some cash. It makes the world feel alive.
Gotta nerd pull my way back up to my Skyline because I made a boneheaded move. You should know exactly what kind of boneheaded move
Did you jump?
No. I did one of the cardinal sins of Minecraft.
Dug down?
Yep.
Judge.
Yeah. Okay, good. I'm almost back up.
Yeah. Like, kind of start back to the conversation about, like, character development things. Like, I think the thing is about Roxas, and in particular, some of the... Oh, Roxas's whole development is learning, like, to be himself, and that he's not just an extension of Sora.
Yeah.
Like, he actually needed that development, versus Ventus, who... Ventus is he needed to grow up.
He still needs to grow up, kinda.
He still needs to grow up, kind of. Like, he definitely grew up a lot faster after Birth by Sleep.
Yeah.
Aqua. Oh boy, Aqua. Poor Aqua.
Oh, poor mom. That poor woman. She has to deal with two idiots.
There is a comic that came out around the same time as this, like, you're friends with an old man who... Your best friend had an old man try to steal their body too? Yeah. You want to get drunk? Yes! I could see Axel and Aqua just drinking because of the shit they've been through.
And you know what the funny thing of that is? Like, Aqua knew Axel when he was still Lee.
Yeah. No, actually, she didn't meet Lee.
Oh, right, no.
It was Ven.
It was Ven. Which, you know, that's gotta be a weird fucking thing for Ven. Last time that he saw Lee and...
The weird one for Aqua is Kairi.
Yeah. Kairi was a Babu. And now she's a grown woman.
And a Keyblade wielder because Aqua didn't notice shit. Because I believe the whole reason she can use Destiny's Embrace is because she grabbed Aqua's Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep.
Even though, like... Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The passing of mastery thing is bullshit.
It is.
Just came up with an excuse for Kairi to be able to use the Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 2.
To be honest, that's just our theory. Riku's the one who gave it to her, so we don't know that.
Yeah.
Because Axel never had it passed on, and he's able to create one.
Yeah, Axel just, like, developed to become a Keyblade wielder.
Yeah, Kairi probably had the...
So I think people believe that, like, Yensid did that for him.
Yeah, Kairi, at least based on what she was said when they started training with Merlin, she couldn't manifest it on her own. Because Axel says, like, when he gives her the sea salt ice cream at the, beginning of the game, it's because they both successfully manifested Keyblades.
Yeah.
Though I also really do like her Keyblade.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Everyone else's Keyblade, like, the actual character-specific Keyblades, I love because it does symbolize aspects of the character. Kairi's Destiny Embrace has elements of, like, the Powproof Route, the ocean waves, everything about her time on Destiny Island.
Important parts of her life.
Yeah. Yes, her Keyblade was in Kingdom Hearts 2, and it was handed to her by Riku.
Yeah. And, like, and when you do meet her as Aqua, you get that Keyblade.
Yeah.
So it's just, like, associated with Kairi in general.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I think the idea of, like, Aqua actually passing it on to Kairi is just some people trying to rationalize shit that it doesn't need to be. The ways that we know of to pass along the Keyblade are the simple one of, it moving down the list, like it did with Sora and Riku. Because, as we know, it was supposed to go to Riku, but fell to darkness, so it went to Sora.
I bet you there's a lucky imp.
Kairi more than likely had the potential to be able to use the Keyblade as a Princess of Heart.
Yeah.
Which
means that all the Princesses of Heart could theoretically use the Keyblade. The thing is, you bring up the ceremony.
Huh? The ceremony... Yeah, no, the ceremony was
doesn't
Riku.
actually matter. I think it's, like, brought up in some supplementary material that this ceremony doesn't actually matter.
I know there's an emblem in here. Fuck it. Oh, no, there is!
Wait, I remember Tara mentioning that it's for show.
It's for show.
The ceremony.
Yeah. I think it's for show, and it's mostly just as long as they have the will.
Next one.
The moment that Tara acknowledged Riku as somebody that could wield the Keyblade, that's when he was chosen.
Yeah.
Back off. Here we go. Light.
I bet you that's nearly enough.
Media! Resident Surrender did much. You either get one by technicality or go through special training or be bequeathed one. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, fuck. I keep forgetting I don't have second chance.
Yeah, and all things considered, let's just call the technicality the Sora lottery
We should leave no
of being the protagonist.
stone unturned.
Okay, it didn't reset my crabs completely. It just set me back to halfway, which, you know what, I can live with that.
Hmm.
It is interesting that Jack will not go in the water. Because this Jack is made of crab.
He is, in fact, crabs. Even though crabs could swim, they just sink. This version of Jack just cannot swim.
Well, it's also because he can't swim because he's under the curse of, oh, it's the, curse of, fucking, Calypso.
Hmm.
Captain Crab Sparrow.
Crab Sparrow?
I'd venture that's nearly enough.
Sora! Over here! The crabs are getting away!
Shit, I just realized I got radial, didn't I? No, I got magic flash, but I need 5. So let's drop critical recharge. Let me double check some. What time?
It is currently...
No, I was seeing what time if I have work tomorrow. Because I was gonna make that be the deciding factor if I just say fuck it and power through and finish this all tonight. Because realistically, there is not much left. There is this world. There are 2 more worlds left. The only thing, but then there's the DLC. I'm not finishing the DLC tonight, of course.
Yeah, no.
I learned my mistake from the last time I streamed this. Okay, there we go. I got all the crabs I need.
Ready? Here goes! Oh.
I think... yeah, no, I'll play until I get to the Keyblade Graveyard. Because I realistically have 2 more worlds and then the story battles, then the Keyblade Graveyard. And then next time we will pick up with the Keyblade Graveyard. That's it. A smart person would go around the sea and collect more crabs and level up the ship.
Aye, that's all of them.
I'm not going to do that.
To my final task. Be back
He's making a very calculated decision here. Problem is, he's bad at math.
Very.
Fit to sail any sea. Now, Sora, one final inquiry. Is there any particular reason you wanted this ship?
Yeah! To explore the seas. Free as the wind.
Good answer. You are a pirate. Captain.
He gave the answer that would get him on board the Arcadia.
But Jack, why do you keep saying final? Like you're leaving.
Because I'm made of crabs.
It's because this me has run his course, mate.
He is crab.
This you...
So you see, Sora, I'm already gone.
Aye, the surrogate me that the goddess of the sea sent here to help you lot. Of course, any me is still me. I may be duplicatable, but I'm always incomparable. The
That's
sea,
Jack.
She smiles upon us, Sora, And let's leave it at that, shall we? For now, the real me has a crucial engagement. At Shipwreck Cove.
The incomparable Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, it's kind of funny though. Sora has the same mentality of being a pirate as, say, Luffy.
No, it's for pirates to resolve.
Like, he's not out for treasure or, like, to harm people. It's instead to sail for freedom.
Mm-hmm. Romanticized pirates.
Romanticized pirates. That's why I said Luffy and also Captain Harlock.
Yeah.
God, can you imagine if he shows up in Y? I don't see it. But God, I would love it.
So, Jack will show
The
us
Arcadia
some
and the
way.
Yamato are... The Arcadia and Yamato were the two best space battleships we ever had.
Jack,
Mm-hmm.
he said it was the pirates' battle to fight.
Also, I forgot, Sora has a gold tooth here.
Is a fight for us! Come on, let's find the real Jack.
Fits more with the theming.
Oh, it really
honestly,
does.
But honestly, kind of wish that was just a main part of his design.
I think it fits more for this thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, I love this little bit. Because the condition for Barbossa... Oh, not Barbossa. For Davy Jones is he's not allowed to set foot on
He's not
shore.
allowed to set foot on shore.
So-
So instead, they just fill buckets full of seawater so he can walk.
It's fucking great.
It's the dumbest thing ever.
I can appreciate it, though. It's great. And I've mentioned, like, the whole plot of this movie is essentially glossed over because of the moving pieces.
Deal with me, Jack.
Will spends most of the movie on
And
the
here they
Flying
are.
Dutchman. Jack is thrown
Don't be
everywhere.
bashful. Step up.
Elizabeth
reward.
takes over the Chinese fleet.
Sparrow, your debt to me is still to be satisfied. 100 years in servitude aboard the Dutchman. As a start,
That debt was paid, mate.
you escaped.
I propose an exchange.
Huh?
Will leaves with us, and you can take Jack.
I like how she just makes this claim. Talked about it with no one. And everyone's just like, sure.
You have no right.
Except for Barbossa. Right. Okay, I'm going to pause that. Elizabeth is king of the pirates.
Yeah.
I love the fact that this is a thing that they explicitly stated in the movie. They have the vote. And it's like, yeah, they've called this vote like 14 times before. Every time we have this meet, they call this vote. No one has ever won. Why? I vote for myself. I vote for myself. I vote for myself.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Jack, I think it's Jack votes for Elizabeth.
As you command, your news.
And that worked out brilliantly for him, clearly.
Right, and then there's the other thing to free Calypso, the sea goddess that they bound.
wouldn't want to damage
You
the
need
leverage
a
now, would you?
piece from the 9 pirate lords. The thing is, they're all pirates, so the pieces are random fucking trinkets.
Now,
You think, like, that little braid he just cut off of Jack? That's his piece!
Yep.
It's so fucking dumb. But it's in line with the pirates. Also, I love Davy Jones' design.
Cthulhu, him and his Cthulhu-looking ass.
Yeah, it works really well. Especially that fucking organ scene.
Mm-hmm.
advise your brethren. You can fight, and all of you will die, or you cannot fight.
I keep looking
in
back
which
to
case
chat
only
and
most of you
seeing
will
Captain
die.
Crab Sparrow, and it just triggers something in my brain. The brain spiders,
fight.
they speak to me.
And you will die.
Ever seen crabs like those? Some of them skittered back out to sea. Who knows what other shores they might turn up on.
So as I mentioned, though, the other thing to mention while out at sea, it's on one of these islands. I think it's Exile or Isla de los. One of them has a fucking Orichalcum Plus.
You know, as you do.
It wouldn't be Kingdom Hearts if there wasn't a random fucking Orichalcum Plus in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah.
That must be Shipwreck Cove, the place that Jack told us about.
Yeah, upgrading the Leviathan will...
Remind me, isn't there an Orichalcum Plus in the 100 Acre Woods in 2?
I'd like to say there is.
I think there's an Orichalcum at least. I don't remember if there's...
No, I don't think there is, actually. Oh, I got fight.
Fire!
There is... Okay, there is one... Yeah.
Yeah, there is. Okay, thank you. I knew I wasn't crazy.
The Elysian Orichalcum in Kingdom Hearts 3 is not nearly as stupid. It's just, that one's the only one in a weird fucking spot. Most of the Orichalcum Pluses are, one is for, getting, a certain amount of, lucky emblems. Another is for defeating Omega Weapon with the Gummy Ship. There's one here, and I'm trying to remember what other one. And then there's one for defeating the secret boss for after you beat the game.
I just had a dumb idea.
Huh?
Put Sora in Evangelion.
Get in the robot, Sora!
Sora, get in the robot. Oh boy!
He probably wouldn't question the shit.
No, he wouldn't. He'd also be a
Oh yeah, one is with postcards.
He'd be a very positive influence for Shinji.
Probably. But yeah, no, yeah, I chose to mention, there's one with the postcards, but that's not nearly that bad. Because at least there you're always getting something.
Yeah, at least it's not, you know, collecting all of the synthesis materials and completing the pretty much everything else in the synthesis list.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
Luxord.
the Orichalcum Pluses, I'm gonna pause really quick. One is in the Central Computer Mesa, right before, the MCP. One is in Twilight Town Sunset Terrace. The World That Ever Was, The Brink of Despair. There is one in the 100 Acre Wood, is go to Starry Hill after Pooh gets his memory back. Help Pooh get the honey pot off his head, and to get this... Basically, it's the hammer throw minigame at the end.
Yeah, I know.
Atlantica, which is to clear the song A New Day is Dawning. And then win the Goddess of Fate Cup. And then there's all the synthesis items.
How to make good time. Yes, one must simply marvel at your celerity. But
And you will need all 7 Orichalcum Pluses, as well as an energy crystal to be able to forge Ultima. Yeah, KH2 is incredibly brutal at forging the weapon. But you can forge it before fighting Xemnas.
Right.
Oh no, Kingdom Hearts 1 is still worse. I'm not denying that. Because Kingdom Hearts 1 is almost entirely dependent on random drops or just bullshit.
Take this. I We've got him now. I call wins. We've got him now.
One thing I will say I like about this ship combat is you can make up for a low level with skill by hitting the critical points on the ships.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it's no heart. Maraudering, I think, is its own Keyblade. And also special command styles. Though, I will still say, I think worst super bosses in Kingdom Hearts still need to go to Birth by Sleep. Hands fucking down. I don't think anything has or will ever be as bad as Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep super bosses.
Hear my call. We've got him now. Defense.
Yeah, if you have trouble with this section, you're probably going to want to level up your ship.
Get him. Defense. Let's do this. I can't look. Here we go. Get him. Get him. Fire.
Okay, where are you moving to? Where are you moving to?
Defense. It ends here.
God, I love being able just to throw my ship into the air like I'm... Speaking of One Piece, like I'm just a fucking One Piece character.
Defense.
Shouldn't it be Elizabeth that's doing that?
Nah, her ship's not cola powered.
Let's do this.
True. Nor is it crab powered.
Finally upgraded water to its max level. Series figure, mash square, and use Thunder Surge. Apparently. Yep.
Yep.
I nearly lost my ever-loving mind with just Paranort. Because the fucking wave dash bullshit. Okay, let go really quick, so... Yeah, Arrow still hasn't leveled up in any way, shape, or form. I think all the Arrow upgrades, if I remember correctly, and you can correct me wrong, are in the second to last world. Like, not the Keyblade Graveyard, it's the next world I'm going. Actually, no, wait, that wouldn't make sense, because I should have Ra. I don't remember where it... Give me a second. There we go, there we go. Terranor is annoying. The freaking... He loves Dark Volley, and if they're enough or yield. God. No, the thing that annoyed me was the fact that even if you place the mines, the fact that his wave dash was... He was immune to all damage. He could not be knocked out of it, and he would just dash through everything. Okay, Right! What the fuck? I had to double check. Yeah, the God commands and, like... You don't get Arrow's final form until the final world. Which is just insane to me. Okay, let's see. Whee!
Prepare to set.
Okay, everyone, I'm gonna go take a calculator. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's the wave dash I'm talking about. Not only does it have more of its ability, it can hurt you. There's no way to knock him out of it. My footage of it is just him spamming it for like 10 solid minutes.
Huh?
We made it to the war. Crabs.
Guys, are you okay?
Sora, you're a welcome sight.
We've all been quite worried about you.
Huh? Isn't that...
Sora?
Where's Jack? And Tia Dalma?
I'm afraid you've missed a few things while you've been gone.
Jack.
Also, fun fact,
He's
Roxas has a
been taken
Keyblade
by
called
Cutlaback.
Leviathan in, Kingdom Hearts 358.
Commands Davy
Yep.
Jones and the Flying Dutchman.
Also, I love that. This is simply like, oh yeah, Jack was taken by Captain Beckett.
Thought we could defeat them if we released
Just
Calypso,
not telling Sora they handed Jack
who
over.
was really Tia Dalma, bound in human form.
But now she is Crab.
You know, as you do. Just don't tell the Keyblade wielder
But it didn't
anything.
work.
Granted, how should they know?
But also, let's be honest, Sora kind of has he sees them all as very good people. They don't want to ruin that image.
Yeah, he does.
He
Sora.
he has more faith in Jack and the others than they have in themselves.
All the power under sea you ever wish for, be yours.
Be us.
So... Tia Dalma was Calypso. She's the one who was helping us.
Yeah, she's not on anyone's
You know what?
side.
I think... that
She's
might
on her
just
own
be able
side.
to
Yeah,
help us against-
Finest Fantasy 13.
You can't
Yep.
do it now. We can all fight. Together. The sea belongs to everyone.
I do love the joke weapons. They were fun.
Huh? You did?
Sometimes it just goes in one ear and right out the other.
Wait.
Yep.
Really?
Zigbar using hair dryers. Yeah, I say I'm gonna go to the
Over.
Keyblade Graveyard, which means we're gonna be going through this one more world, and then I've got like 2 battles back to back.
Listen!
The Brethren will still be looking here to us, to the Black Pearl to lead, and they will see free men and freedom. Our enemy would see the flash of our cannons and hear the ring of our swords, and they will see the courage of our hearts as we succeed.
Alright, Soulfist pizzas, yes.
Gentlemen, hoist the colors.
Hoist the colors!
Hoist the colors!
The gigantic soup ladle. The thing is, it's showed at the beginning of the film, but a lot of people kind of forget it. The Kraken is dead. If I remember correctly, it is killed off screen. Oh god, I see that icon in my Discord.
Oh no.
I'm scared to see what it is. All I see is a picture of a cat and a very long link.
I knew it was you!
So that's the Flying Dutchman.
The chest Jack told you
Oh.
about has the heart of
Oh.
Davy Jones in it.
Oh.
There's
This is
no
the thing we
way
could talk about
it's
on
what you're
stream.
looking for.
Yeah,
No one knows what's in
she
the
found
chest.
the Gundam 45th anniversary Hatsune Miku side Strike Freedom Gundam Type
You
2.
don't know what's in it.
Like,
Then
wait,
why do
model?
you need
Or...
Yeah,
How
Wait, it
would
has
you
a model?
find it?
I'll send you it.
Yeah, no.
You've got the link right there.
Yeah, I got
It's
the link.
It's on pre-order right now.
Oh, this one! Yes, I've seen this one. It's a unique color scheme for the, new Strike Freedom from
That's all
the
you'll
movie
get from
Gundam
me.
Seed Freedom. And it's a acrylic stand of Miku. I have the one,
It's
like, that
far
was,
too chaotic
like, the
to
performance
have a
one.
box like this. Perhaps I'll remove that ship from the picture.
Heartless Kraken!
Yes, Demix the Prince of Tennis.
Now this should afford me time to look.
They're looking for hope?
Will and the others need us.
I believe we still don't know actually what's in the black box. All we know is that the master sent it off with his last apprentice. Lushu, if I remember correctly, was his name.
Yeah. Which, by the way, each of the apprentices, in terms of their names, all correspond to the 7 deadly sins.
Yep! What was Alva's? I forget.
Avaricious.
Really? She was greed.
At least that's my assumption with Ava. It's been a while since I last saw it, but Luxu is luxurious. Which I believe is actually lust. It's either lust or pride. One of the two.
Fire! Cannons! Take this! Let's do this!
Keep going, Sora!
Just gotta keep getting raging cannons.
Fire! Take this!
Oh, I could definitely see him being pride.
Not blank that I clicked. I clicked 4 towers, not Jade Town, what the fuck. Stupid fan wiki. Here we are. Yeah. Ava is Avaricia, aka greed. Luxu is Luxuria, which is lust. Envy, which is Invidia, which is envy. Gula, which is just gula, and that's gluttony. Ira is wrath. Acid is sloth.
Really? He's sloth, huh? We thought it'd be pride.
Yeah, the only one remaining is Superbia,
Perhaps you're the better
which
player among us.
Master.
could end up being the
I
master,
must
yeah.
demand you give that to me.
Pardon? You must be mistaken, mate. I'll not be giving you anything.
I'm like...
Then I invoke the right of parley.
No. No parley. Look around.
I like how Jax is so sick of Lucerne with fucking parlay.
I've already got all that I want, mate.
Jack's breath is so bad it would drive away a nobody. Or, not nobody, a member of the organization.
Still works.
Jack Sparrow, are you lost? Prisoners don't belong on deck. Your
The breath of
station is
death.
in the brig.
Yeah, each foreteller's name is derived from the Latin word for one of the 7 deadly sins, and all but one of them use the name associated with their animal motif in the acronym this vice.
We all know who the best Union leader is, though. She's the one who hasn't fucked us over on purpose.
The breath of death? You mean bad breath from the Marlboro?
That's where do you think Jack got it from?
Yep.
You see, he's a blue mage.
Yep. I can see it. He just steals.
The only ability he's ever stolen, though, is bad breath.
Spells from monsters. Make him into a spell thief next time.
Yeah. Erequis and Xehanort are based off of Norse mythology. I don't know about that one, but I could see it.
Oh yeah, no, the buddies, they're buddies.
Oh, they're
not to mention Scold in that's literally the name of one of the Norse fates.
Right. They're buddies. I forgot.
Ones. Yeah, no, they're buddies. I think some of them are like. Vor, Hermod, Erd. Erd, I'm pretty sure, is the name of another one of the Norn. Draghi, I think, is another one of the Aesir. And, of course, Baldur. Baldur's the name of one of their allies. And their master is Odin.
Whenever I hear that, I just think of the Norse gods. I just think of there's a video someone did where it was like all the Greek and Norse gods comparing their time dealing with Kratos. Where it's like Heimdall's dead, thank God. And it's like, look, none of you had it as rough as us. And it's like, no, we had a rougher. Poseidon, let me show you some shit. Poseidon's felt personal.
Okay.
Ideally, you want to keep Davy in the air, because if he's on the ship, he'll just keep teleporting.
Try this.
Bragi is a anagram for Braig. You're right.
Yeah.
He does look a lot like Braig. Though, yeah.
Care to surrender?
The thing is that Bragi was one of Luke Shu's vessels.
So that was on purpose.
Yeah. He also doesn't look anything like Braig, is the thing.
Yeah. Hold on, he's gotta change up the face. But look, if you're changing your body all the time, you gotta at least change up the face to, you know, keep up the monotony.
Yeah, he does say the signature as if.
Yeah. Also, thanks to this scene, we can also canonically say your physical heart and what the Heartless taking the Heartless are taking are two completely different things.
Yeah. Which is just like, very fucking funny.
Yeah. The Heartless are taking an actual spiritual heart. Your actual physical heart.
Well, granted, I think in David Jones's case, it is both.
Probably. I love the way Jack fights. Just complete bullshit.
Yeah. Jack would be a good choice for the next one to bear the mantle of Moon Knight.
Did you forget? I'm a heartless wretch.
Yeah, none of them can kill him.
I don't see anything about Brain being one of Luke Shu's vessels, but let me pull that back up.
Yeah, Luciu, if I remember correctly, doesn't he do the same trick as Xehanort?
A dreadful bond. And yet, so
Luke Shu's appearance is similar to Brain.
That's not true. I may still have a lot to learn about love, but I know what it means to share my heart with others. And it will take more than you to break a bond like that.
What does a whelp like you know about the heart?
The whelp has seen.
You know, Luciu's vessels have included Brain, Bragi, and Brig.
Tell me, William.
He's listed as being one of the vessels.
Do you fear death?
Do you?
How disappointing. So this is all they meant when they said heart. We've been chasing the wrong box this whole time.
Heady tonic. Holding life and death in the palm of one's hand.
He took, Luciu took his appearance after the Keyblade War.
Rule is a matter of perspective.
Is it?
Yeah, all three of them have like similar letters in their names. Yeah.
Yeah. It's specifically the B-R-A.
The I's in there for all of them too.
Sure, B-R-A-I.
And it's only Brig and Groggy that both have G's.
Also, Sora throwing hands with fucking Davy Jones.
Yeah, it's great.
It's not often we get to see Sora fight without the Keyblade. Also, Davy was just about to stab Sora.
Yeah.
Man was out for blood.
She's taking him down! Make quick or it's a locker for us all!
Jack, can't we save him?
He did.
Out of the ship, out of the crew. The Dutchman must have a captain.
Jack knew there was no way for any of them to save Will, except by doing one thing. Part of the ship, part of the crew.
The Dutchman must have a captain.
And unlike Davy, Will follow the rules.
It's rough, but he's alive.
I can imagine they came here as a post,
Thank goodness, Jack.
Pirates 3. They will never tell Sora about her kid.
And I think it's time we embrace that old
Because we know what the fuck Sora would do.
Never actually been one for tradition. In we go!
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, the only thing left is the Pearl and a Man of War. The Pearl is not beating a Man of War by itself.
It's just good business.
Sure, it's not even just a Man of War, it's their entire fleet.
It's just good business.
Just good business. Also, I love, like, all the extra bones and shit falling off the Dutchman. It looking nice and pristine.
After all, new captain.
New rules.
Full canvas! Aye! Full canvas!
Too bad this all ends with Jack being back in the same spot he was in Pirates 1. They steal the Pearl again.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
You know, how could they not just do this scene, though? This scene is so iconic from this movie.
Yes.
Just him walking down the stairs as everything blows the fuck up.
Yep.
It's just...
He just accepts his fate.
Yes. They don't do the full stairwalk, which is kind of sad, but still, he did just accept his fate at the end. And yeah, you know what? If I was any member of that fleet and I just saw a Man of War get taken down by 2 ships, I'd fuck off too.
Yeah. Especially since one of those ships is the Dutchman.
The other is the Black
Flying
Pearl.
Dutchman must have a captain. Just where Denaushi and Captain Turner must live in different...
Right! Oh, that's the other thing they don't talk about. I'm going to pause because it's one of my favorite things in any Disney movie. And that is the marriage of Will Turner and Elizabeth. Because, fun fact, when at sea, a captain has the right to marry you. So in the middle of this war, they yell at Barbossa to marry them.
Yep.
And
I'll never get another chance.
He's like, we're kind of, fuck it, let's go.
One day ashore,
He doesn't even get to finish their vows. He's just like, fuck it, you may kiss the bride.
Will.
Your chariot awaits, Your Highness.
Mrs. Turner.
Take care.
Jack. Thank you.
One day isn't enough time.
Well, there's always enough time for hearts to say what's true. Sora, you know better than anyone. It only takes a moment to connect with your mates. With your hearties.
There's always enough time. And I'm going to find them.
There goes the Leviathan. Returning to its true form. Crab. Jack was made of crabs. Our ship was made of crabs. Are we sure Sora isn't made of crabs? Oh, thank you for the raid. We're getting a lot of raids tonight. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? We're not, I will say this, we're not finishing the game time. We're finishing the next world and then the next sequence that we're calling it.
Cut your hair, too.
So you gonna try yours on?
I don't know. Maybe later.
He won't change his look yet.
But
Too
you
iconic.
always wear the same thing.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This is how you pick me out of a crowd.
Thank you for the
I make
thank you for
myself
the raid.
easy to remember.
How thoughtful.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
You have a good night.
Yeah.
Not really.
I said I'm not gonna be too far off myself.
Yep. Laters.
Our training's almost
It-
finished.
Give context, it's almost midnight. It is midnight. For me. I have
Somewhere
work,
inside me
but
is
I've got
Naminé.
time to
If
finish
we
it
can
up.
free Roxas, we can free her too.
I guess so.
Naminé was made when Sora freed me from his heart. So, now that she's a part of me again, I figured all was right. But she can't look at this forest, feel the wind on her face. None of it. And if she could, it
Oh,
would
this
be
isn't my
for
first
her.
playthrough. I love this franchise.
Her time was short.
I grew up with Kingdom
but
Hearts.
She lived it, and that makes it
And
hers.
this is my second go around streaming it.
Experiences back.
My
They
first
don't
go
own
was 4 years ago, but my
Nothing's
video
as
and
it
audio
should be.
quality was very inconsistent.
Not for her. or
Yes,
Roxas.
I am waiting. I want to see what worlds we got.
I know.
It took me a moment to realize, like, for it to kind of click in my head that Sora's
Way
new look
back
is
when I
because
was
of
a
the
kid,
world.
I met this other
The thing that made
kid.
it click finally was where we saw
Somehow
Donald
we
and Goofy at the
became
end of the
fast
one
friends.
trailer. I'm like,
Never saw him.
Oh,
Nearly
that's what's
forgot
going
about
on.
him too. Then I met Roxas. Couldn't believe it. The two of them were identical. Oh, I didn't tell Roxas.
it also clicked like when I looked more at
Candy
I took a
go
closer
vanishing
look
on me,
at
too.
Sora's outfit when he fought Yozora.
The kid's name was Ventus. He's one of the lost
Yozora's
Keyblade
outfit
wielders we're looking
in
for.
Zora when he's fighting Yozora has
Think he's
much
still
more
got
muted
me
color
memorized?
tones that are similar to what we
Oh,
saw in the
yeah.
KH4 trailer.
Very memorized.
Now that we're going back, I'm worried about everything.
Well,
Also, I actually
you
like
don't
this
have to
outfit for
worry
Kairi.
alone anymore, Axel.
I like it more than her KH2 outfit. But funny enough, back when it was a game, I actually used, if anyone remembers Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, I had some of the KH units, and I used Kairi. She was stupidly powerful. I can see that. Yeah, yeah. It's too bright pink. Though I do prefer the KH2 hairstyle. Also, Riku's new Keyblade.
Mickey!
You mean his car key? I kind of like it for Riku. I think it fits. It feels similar to the Fenrir Keyblade back from Kingdom Hearts 2. We were actually just talking about him earlier.
It's about time. Hey, shut it. Come on.
Sup? I was just saying though, it is kind of funny though that we're getting like we're having 2 raids back to back.
What now?
Yeah. It fits. It feels more like it emphasizes that connection between Riku and Terra.
Enough victims. Yes, you have. All of the children sacrificed in the name of your research. So make things right.
I told you I did not take her. Her disappearance was why I put a stop to the research.
And that makes you honorable? You used Roxas and Naminé and threw them away. I doubt there's a merciful bone in your body. You took the girl and hid her. Now show me the data you are hiding here.
Roxas and Naminé. If there is any reason that I still draw breath, it is to atone for what I did to them.
He said Roxas. Yeah.
That man needs us.
Right. Yeah.
If you do find the girl, what is it that you expect will happen?
Here's the thing.
Memory holds a mystery to unravel.
I won't be playing just Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is just a series I am playing. After Kingdom Hearts, the after streams we've got going on besides this are with friends. I've been playing Elden Ring Seamless, Strangers of Paradise, Zelda Twilight Princess, and on my YouTube channel I've had a series talk about the manga version of Zelda Twilight Princess.
Excuse me!
Who are you?
Oh, well, I'm looking for a friend who used to live here.
No one lives here. Be gone.
But, sir...
No, not one more step. Get out!
There are 2 theories for the girl he's talking about. Some think it's either Ava from... You fucking psychopath. Goes for the kick.
Or not! Hayner!
Hayner's fucking insane. And a Dusk saving him. No. I don't think it is. A lot of people think it's either, because he knows where Kairi is. Based on the way Xemnas is, Ansem is acting, he knows where Kairi is. But he's saying they don't know where this girl is.
Protected me. Hayner, get a move on. Oh, okay.
I serve the organization.
Some think it's Ava, some think it's Skuld. I think her name is.
I see what is happening. Have it your way then.
Kairi wasn't an amnesiac, though. He specifically states she's an amnesiac. But I could be wrong there.
Yeah, I think. Nobody knows the twists and turns of Twilight Town better than us.
You are Roxas's friends.
That's right. So you know him too?
Oh yes, quite well.
Pay dirt. Guess it was worth staking out the old mansion after.
Though, others think it might be the star from the one world we haven't been to yet. I don't want to spoil that. I'll talk about her later.
That's the only proof we have that Roxas was our friend.
Tell us about him. We want to know him better.
My dear master, you are safe.
Who's there?
Evan, is that you? So, those nobodies were your doing.
I have been waiting for this. Gave up a normal life in order to plant myself in the organization. And when I heard Xehanort had gone looking for you, I realized it was my chance to find you.
Yeah, there is the world of clubs.
For you see.
Yes, okay, I'm gonna pause. So in some of the reports, she does pen her own report. She's just labeled as Subject X. And her final sign-off in her last report is, "May my heart be my guiding key." That's why some people think it's either Skuld or Ava, because the fact that they are the two who would have a connection to that phrase.